Week 11 in the NFL, time for our Bet On It segment. This is Cold Hard Football Facts on Football Nation. Hi, everybody. I'm Butch Stearns of the Pulse Network. He's Kerry Byrne of Cold Hard Football Facts. Kerry, this week's Bet On It segment is a marquee matchup. It's the 7-2 Chicago Bears at the 6-2-1 San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, and coming in the wake of what I think was a disappointing week for the NFC. You know, the Falcons finally were knocked off their undefeated perch. The Bears lost to the Texans in kind of an old slobber knocker of a game, right, in the rain. And of course, the 49ers, really a disappointing tie against the Rams. So I think, you know, two teams with something to prove and need to do it, and perhaps with their backup quarterbacks in front of a national audience.
Your numbers always back up that it's all about the quarterbacks in the NFL. I would argue that for two of the best teams in football, they probably have the least star quarterbacks. No disrespect to Alex Smith, who's played great this year, or Jay Cutler, but could be that in this game we have Jason Campbell versus Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think, you know, obviously there's a concern anytime your quarterback goes down, especially in Chicago, where this team last year was a 7-3 NFC title contender when they lost Jay Cutler and ended up going, you know, their wheels fell off the wagon. They went 8-8. So as much as people love to hate on Jay Cutler, clearly an important cog in that team, but you think their defense might be good enough to carry them. In the case of the 49ers, you know, Alex Smith, not considered a great quarterback, but put up very efficient numbers, underappreciated for his efficiency, Butch.
Well, let's go to the numbers as far as the defense. And when you look at the Bears, that defense is having a historical season. They've scored, 8 touchdowns. They force turnovers all the time. But on the road, they're even better when you look at the numbers.
Yeah, and how about this? Those 8 non-offensive scores. The mighty Chicago Bears of 1985, right? A name that just is legendary. Anyone mentions it, you know it means defense. 5 total defensive scores all season. So really what these Bears have done have been something great. But what you do see is a lot of low-scoring games. I looked up through Spreadopedia, Butch. We looked up the Bears' record on the road under Lovie Smith, okay? 34-35 straight up. They're kind of an under 500 team on the road. 33-32 against the spread. Nothing really there, right? But look at their over-under record, 27-40. 27 over, 40 under. They're typically playing low-scoring games, especially on the road. A big trend when you look at the two best defenses in football, two of the best, playing with backup quarterbacks. This could be a very low-scoring game, that under looking very strong.
And then, again, looking at Spreadopedia numbers, looking at Jim Harbaugh and looking at the 49ers against the spread, Harbaugh's just a dynamo when it comes to this.
Yeah, I mean, he's consistently winning games against the spread. This year, I think the public's kind of caught on to him a bit. He's 2-3 against the spread at home. So a bit below what we saw, you know, last year in the first part of this year, where he was really just killing it, absolutely killing it. But I really think if I'm looking for a strong play on Monday Night Football with all the chaos at the quarterback situation, two great defenses, kind of right now a high. We're looking at 38.5, 38.5 earlier in the week as an over-under line. To me, I'm hitting that under. If I'm looking for a great play, I'm hitting that under and hitting it hard, especially right now.
All right, tell people briefly how to join Cold Hard Football Facts if they haven't, and what Spreadopedia is all about.
Yeah, you know, at Cold Hard Football Facts Insider, you get our real and spectacular picks, correlation of victory, predictive rate of victory, and also Spreadopedia, our amazing database of every score, point spread, and over underline, Butch, since 1978. By the way, we have a special free trial. If you go to Spreadopedia.com this week, go to Spreadopedia.com, sign up for a free 1-week trial, get to kick the tires on Spreadopedia, see all the amazing trends that you can look up. Kick it for a week, see if you like it, sign up, become a regular member, or just join Insider and get also our picks and Spreadopedia and so much more.
Yeah, and one more thing about Spreadopedia, it's a really cool database because you can customize it by coach, by road, by home, by division, by conference, right?
You know, football fans are always looking for an edge on Sunday. Nothing, you know, you go to the tout services, they give you certain trends, right? Oh, this team does this in this situation. We do that too with Spreadopedia. We harness, 50, 60 different winning point spread trends. All of that hit 60% or better against the spread. But what we do that the others don't, you can look up these trends yourself, but you just go click a button, any game, coach, situation, home, away, night game, Monday Night Football, whatever you want to look up. You can look that up in a couple clicks and find all your own trends that maybe nobody else has and find consistent money-making trends through Spreadopedia.
This week's Bet On It segment, the Bears at the 49ers. Go to Cold Hard Football Facts at coldhardfootballfacts.com to check out all the numbers that correlate to victory.